Have you ever lost your marbles? I hope not. But if you did, why don't you check the floor? All right, let's try a question. Box A contains 136 marbles. Box B has 140. And box C has 128. So marbles are transferred from box B to box C only. So what's the least number of marbles that must be transferred? That's keyword. So that box C has the most, more than each of the other two boxes. So right now C has the least. Now there is a shortcut here. Rather than just guessing and checking, like if I took away 1 from B, that would be 139, and I'd have to add 1 to C, that'd be 129. We're going to waste an awful lot of time if we just keep going one by one. So there's got to be a better way to guess. And the best way to guess is to just subtract these two. So 140 minus 128. And that's a difference of 12. And then since you're giving it here, that means it's taken away over there. So actually, if we just divide by 2, that's when those are going to equal each other. So divide by 2, and that's going to be 6. So let's see what that gives us. If we take away 6 from B, so minus 6, that would give us 134. If we add 6 over here, that would give us 134. Well, now they've matched up. So that was a great starting place. Again, you just find their difference and divide it by 2. So find their difference and divide by 2. All right. Well, now we can just go one by one. So let's make it work now. We want to get it, right now they're equal, and 136 is the greatest one. So we need C to be bigger than A and bigger than B. So let's add another one from B. And if I do that one, this would be 133 because I'm taking 1 away, and I'm adding 1 here, that would be 135. And you can probably see I need to actually add, how many do I need to add to it? Well, 134 plus what will give us more than 136 if we would have added 3. So take away 3 now. And that would give us 134 minus 3 is 131. Add 3, we get 137. And now you can see that C is the greatest. B only has 131. A has 136. So that's how we can do it in 2 steps there. So do the difference, divide by 2, and then see how many more you need to beat the other one to have more than the other one. So 134 needed 3 more to be greater than 136. So 6 plus 3 gives us 9. 9 is our final answer. All right. Use that same method. Try this question and go ahead and pause the video. And I'll be right back with the solution. All right, did you give it a shot? Oh, not that shot. That one's got to hurt. So we had 166 for A, 198 for B, and 180 for C. And they're only transferred here from B to A. And what's the least number that must be transferred so that A is going to be the greatest? So we do 198 minus 166. We find their difference. And then we get 32. And then we divide it by 2. And that's how we start our guess. So I'm going to subtract 16 from B. That gives me 182. Add 16 to A. That should give me the same number, 182. All right, now it doesn't have greater now. So it's tied for first. We have 182, 182, and 180 in the 3 boxes. So I just need to add one more, which means I'm taking one away, so that gives me 181 in B and 183 now in A. So I just added one more to that 16, and 17 is going to be my answer, because and I'll always check it with the C. 183 is greater than 180. So we are done. 17 marbles is the least amount. All right, and I have one more for you to try. All right, go ahead and pause the video and try this one. All right, and now for the solution. So we had 242, 250, and 226, and they're all going from B to C. So again, I'm just going to find their difference. So 250 minus 226, this is going to be how I start. I get 24. I'm going to divide that by 2, and I get 12. So I'm going to start by adding 12. And that gives me 238. And if I subtract 12 here, I have the same thing, 238. So currently these are tied, but A has the most. So how many more do I need to get more than A? Well, if I add 4, that's going to tie. So I need to add one more. So I'm going to add 5. So if I add 5, I'm going to take away 5 here. So that gives me 233 here for B, 243 for C, and 242 for A. A stays the same always. So if I added 12 and then I added 5, I added a total of 17. Hopefully you got that. Ah, there's your marbles.